Okay, welcome back, mermaids, to the mermaid channel. So I was about to do a video about a situation that happened to me at work today. It was an encounter, but I don't want to talk about that no more. First time I lost my virginity, I was 21. It was with my very first boyfriend. Yes, antisocial. Don't play them games. So I was 21, first boyfriend. It was we shared the same birthday. His birthday was on June 12th. My birthday was June 13th. So we just made it a day for me to lose my virginity. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it on my birthday. Whatever, we should, it'll be like our little thing and our anniversary, whatever.
Girl.
So, it's okay. So, I don't know if it was exactly 12 o'clock midnight. I don't know. I can't remember. But, so basically, on our birthdays, you know, I end up losing my virginity. Well, I thought I did. Keep on watching. So it was great. Like I kid you not. We was smashing like a few times out the day and night. Not to put my business out there, but I need to tell y'all what happened because it's funny. And then I think this is a different story. I don't know if this has ever happened to nobody else. It's something different. So I'm like, I'm gonna tell y'all. Maybe I don't know. So but I say three days after I lose my virginity, I go to work. I could barely walk. I was in pain, like my vagina, it felt like a bone was broke. Not because old boy put it down, but because it just felt like something was broken in the inside. You know what I'm saying? So I end up going to the emergency room. You know, after I'm like, oh, cause I'll say 3 days I went to work. After I lost my virginity, I was in pain for like 3 days while I was at work. But you know, this was something new to me, so I'm like, okay, maybe this is how it's supposed to be. Like, maybe this is how it's supposed. This is the reaction of after losing your virginity. So I dealt with the pain, like the discomfort, for like 3 days, y'all. 3 whole days. I was cool when I was sitting down. At the time, I had worked at a call center, so I'm like, all right, I'm sitting down most of the day. It's just when I had to walk out, like I was walking real slow, walking with a limp. It was all bad. So I'm like, okay, this can't be normal. I even told him about it. So I'm like, this is what's going on. Like we can't smash no more for right now because something ain't right. It's too much pain. So he all, you know, typical dude stuff. He was just like, you being dramatic. Let's come on, let's just try it. So, you know, the younger mermaid, you know, I'm like, all right, come on, let's try it. So it was just too much pain. It couldn't happen. Like, it couldn't happen if I wanted it to. So I ends up going to the emergency room. Matter of fact, it was me and my best friend Tia. Hey, girl. So end up going to the emergency room. I go in. I start limping. I'm limping because it was like I was in pain. So I'll go in there and I tell them what just happened. I'm like, hey, I just lost my virginity. But you know, this is like the 3rd or 4th day. I feel discomfort. I've been in pain. Yada yada blah. So they see me, and me and Tia, I wanted Tia to come in there with me while they diagnosed me because I was scared and I didn't know what was gonna happen. So I'm up on the table and about to have a baby position, but you know I wasn't about to have a baby. So the nurse comes in and she sets everything up, and I tell her what's happening. I tell her what's going on, and then she notifies the doc. Doc comes on in. Shit crazy. The doctor comes in. So when the doctor comes in, he gives me the pap smear thing, and sorry if it's detailed, but whatever, we grown, and y'all need to, whatever. So he puts it inside of my vagina. He puts the pap smear thing in, and I'm like, first he was like, he might feel some tension. So, but before he do that, he goes, oh, like, you know, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I didn't know what he was owing about. I don't know. So this doctor, and I almost kicked him in the face. I swear I did. I almost kicked him in the face. So the nurse, I told her what happened, but I don't know what she thought. But let me tell you, after the doctor put the little plastic thing in, and then he started opening it up or whatever. He started, because it opens up for the men that's watching, y'all don't know, the little pap smear thing, so it can expand your vagina, so he can see in there and do stuff in there. So, oh, and for the women who don't know that too. Oh, let me shut up. But no, back to the story. So then the doctor, he has me in there. He got me all propped open, legs open, set up, okay? And Tia's in the back corner. And oh, she starts holding my hand. And I got my arm like this. Tia holding my hand like this. So, the man pushes it in, and then it just feel like somebody, I don't know. It just feel like somebody went in there and cut something. Even though he didn't do that, but that's, oh my God. I would never forget that pain. And then I felt something go pluck up. And I knew, you know what? And I, listen, let me not get off topic. Let me finish. So something goes pluck up. I didn't hear it, but that was the feeling of what I heard. You know what I'm saying?
Right, girl. Right.
So the nurse just so happens to walk back in as I'm like screaming, because on a scale from 1 to 10, it was like it hurt at a level 20 when he did that. Whatever he did when he pushed, all he did was just push it in more, and then it hurt so bad. I was crying. I instantly cried tears. Tia was holding my hand. And so I'm sitting there crying. The nurse walks in, and the nurse is like, "Oh my God, it's blood everywhere! It's blood everywhere!" Like she didn't. I'm like, I told her the story, but I don't think she didn't know that right then and there. Like I knew that doctor had popped my cherry. This is my losing my virginity story. I had to tell y'all that because it's like, what are the odds? Like stuff like this always happens to me, like weird stuff. That's why I'm like, I've never heard, at all my friends telling me when they lost their virginity and all the other stories of whoever that told me when they lost their virginity, I ain't never heard nobody say that's how they lost their virginity. So basically my ex at the time, he popped it halfway. Like he didn't push it all the way through. But the doctor did. So I'm like, so in my head now I'm thinking like, so who popped it? Was it my ex or was it the white orange-haired man doctor? I just had to tell y'all that. But this was story time. I hope y'all like my channel. It's gonna be some random stuff on here because I'm a random person. But please keep tapping in. Keep on tapping back into the Mermaid channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And pass the word to your homegirls and your homeboys.